another stream, and much today what we're gonna be doing is we are going to be doing another not giveaway. Okay, we're gonna be doing another review of the Atomizer 9000. This is probably one of the most used gun or weapons in Save the World. I mean, I doubt, and if you guys have not heard of it, let me just check the sound off really quick. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing a review of this Atomizer 9000. So
Hello, it's me, Doggo, from your Discord, lol.
Hello from my Discord. Alright, nice, mate. Okay. Oh, that's you, Doggo. Oh, hello there. Didn't know you subscribed, but that's poggers. Alright, so let me just craft 2 sets of energy cells, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna craft 2 sets of these. I'm gonna just probably rock 2 Atomizers, actually. Just because I don't want them to break. Alright, so if you don't know, the Atomizer is one of the more easy weapons to use. It's just like this, like you hit it and it just explodes into 9.
Haha, I'll ping you in a moment.
I'll ping you in a moment, or you'll ping me in a moment. Alright, bet. So like pretty much if I shoot it in the air, you'll see like how it kind of goes, like it. Okay, I need like a better back. Right. Alright, smasher. Did a little lower power level mission. Boom, boom, boom. What the beans? So like, as you can see, hopefully, like, it does take a lot of ammo, which is one of the reasons why I don't use it like how I'm using it right now. I'd usually use the MSK weapon, but yeah, I'll definitely do another video on that if you guys are interested. But yeah, this is really good. I mean, if you're trying to wipe out like 1 or 2 husks, I wouldn't recommend, but if it's like these and you're just trying to like do that and you have plenty batteries, you know, you can just make as much energy ammo as you really need. I would highly recommend this. You can just look at this, right? Like, all this may be a little lower power level than me, but like, I mean, still, it's really efficient and it's really fast in doing what it should do. And that's one of the things you really want in a RPG. Let me see my pick. Actually, I don't want to waste any ammo, so I'm gonna just do that. Then same thing here. But yeah, it definitely does. I got ponged. I got a pong from Doggo. Yep. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep this a short and simple review compared to last review, so I'm gonna just exit the mission soon enough. Probably in like a minute or so, as long as I find another really, yeah, there's another. So that definitely could be better on the Atomizer, or you could maybe use a hero to make these things. Would be so you can kunai with it. That's honestly one of the best like duos you can have with this weapon. Brett Taker, you good? Like you spawn? No, okay, never mind. Taker doesn't want to, or yeah, Taker doesn't want to spawn. One of the best things with this with kunai, if you can see the Lynx kunai, because you'll get rid of a lot of like the stragglers as soon as you finish, which is really good, and you definitely want that, right? Yeah, so overall I'd rank this like a tier 9 out of, or tier 10 out of, 9 out of 10 probably, as especially, but as explosive it's 10 out of 10. Like, you cannot ask anything more. Like, and the 9 side split, it's honestly so good, it's not even funny. Like, you don't even need to actually hit your shots to be good, right? Like, alright, I'm gonna just actually drive a lot of them in one area, and now I'm gonna show you guys how OP this thing is. Alright, boom. Alright, so you take that, that's like a good chunk of them gone, but boom, that's one shot. Like, you literally see many zombies It's really good for if you're trying to do MSK as well, final stage, it's really good for that. However, for smashers, once again, I would not recommend it, just cause it's more, I mean, I think it's explosive, except for like maybe the MS, no, don't ever use it for smashers or stuff, just cause it isn't that good. But yeah, now I'm ahead you guys what perks I use, why I use them, and in what situations you might need or want to change your perks. So yeah, as soon as we load in, I'm gonna show you guys my current perks. I mean, the current perks I was lucky that I actually like already preset when I got the schematic, which is actually really good, considering that most of the time, like if you watch my pepper spray review, I had to make change pretty much all of the things there. But yeah. And yeah, with this weapon though, unfortunately, it is only the energy element, which it's good and bad because energy is an all-rounded element. But then again, I mean, it doesn't have water. Water can freeze, and water is, I think, a really cool element as well. So this is how it looks. It kind of looks like a big toy. Not gonna lie, but it looks kind of futuristic, but not at the same time. Kind of shrink this down to small size. Yeah, this is literally what you see in the McDonald's thingy. But yeah, it takes 15 blast powder, 30 efficient, 1 active, and 11 bright core. To craft this, you can only pick bright core as it is explosive, right? Bright core range explosive. Mine is 5-star, 130. This is DPS. These are all stats. If you guys are intrigued by them, so 34,000 damage per shot, which is really good. Headshot damage is 34,000, right? There's no difference except that 0.3 more. Critical hit chance, it's pretty high, means 40% crit. 185 crit damage. Fire rate's 1.1, I mean, it's not bad. Range, pretty good, I mean, yeah. And then durability, I mean, I think it's like 300 shots or something like that. Impact doesn't really care about anything except here cooling speed and heat capacity. You could take that. But yeah, now let's get into the perks. So you have the energy, which you can only do that and then make god roll, purple roll, etc. And then you have these other rolls. Alright, so first we'll start from the bottom, which is the 6th perk. So you have eliminating creates an expanding ring of damage. This can only occur every 4 seconds. So this is really good, especially for the purpose of the Atomizer, which is to wipe out crowds, right? So if you shoot 4 shots, then you got like an expanding ring of damage, which is pretty good in my opinion. And then once again, I mean, if you haven't watched my previous video, I'm really against any 6 perks saying standing in a place for X amount of seconds. The only reason you'd want this perk is if you're power level 50 trying to go into a power level 90 zone or something like that. You get the point, right? Because shield, I mean, it regenerates pretty fast. Hello, mate. I think you're flickering if I'm not correct, or if I'm not wrong. Stunning or knocking back an enemy deals them 12 base damage again. I mean, I guess you could, but like that just defeats the whole purpose, because if you're gonna get knocked back, that's just gonna make you use more shots, waste the dura, waste your batteries. It just doesn't make any sense, right? So now let's
How
go.
did you know?
How do you know? Oh man, I know the way you talk. I know most of my mods. I know their first line in pretty much every stream, or how they would say like hello. Okay, so now we have crit rating. So usually I'd be against putting crit rating on many weapons, but again, I mean, this does hella damage, right? 34,000. So yeah, I put crit rating on there just because, I mean, without that, the crit, this would be 8%, and 8% is really not that good of crit. They have crit damage. I mean, of course, crit damage is really good, right? It would have been 50% more, but now it's 185, which, I mean, we all like. And they have heat capacity. I mean, heat capacity is kind of a necessity on really any weapon that does not reload. It runs on this heat capacity, because if you maximize the amount of shots you get per before the weapon has to cool down once again. I mean, that's really what you would like, because then you can wipe out the whole crowd, and then I wouldn't really make you mad, right? For example, if you're power level 90 going into power level 95 zone, right? It's your power level pretty much. You go, and then if you don't have heat capacity on your weapon, I mean, you're not going to be able to pull off many shots in the crowd, which is kind of against the purpose, because then the crowd will kind of swarm you, and then you'll be in all sorts of messes. Versus here, you just boom, get rid of the whole crowd before you have to go on cooldown with that weapon. And then, of course, I love damage perks on weapons. It just gives them more damage. So, yeah, that's why I did damage there. Because I already had crit rating, crit damage, and heat capacity. And then I was like, okay, I don't think I really need another crit damage or crit rating. So I just put damage on there. And yeah, that's... But yeah, if you're trying to get max damage, again, damage perk, damage perk, damage perk, and damage perk. I mean, again, not recommended, but you could do that for sure. Then you have, if you're trying to do it for like mini boss or smashers, I would not recommend it, but then again, you could change this to miss monsters, and you could change this to stunning or knocking back, because you're probably not going to kill any smashers in 1 to 2 shots with the Atomizer. And yeah, if you're trying to, yeah, that's pretty much all situations I can think of. If you guys do have any other weapons that you'd like me to go over that are in my collection book, so Fury, Wrath, Ear Splitter, and Pop Bear, whichever one you guys want me to go through first, just comment that down below. And yeah, see you, and until next time, peace out.